2023, November 21, Tuesday, go through test. Liberal parties pushing special bill together to build railroad without feasibility study. The ruling and opposition parties are pushing together a more than 11 trillion won, $8.54 billion project to build a high-speed rail connecting Daegu to Gwangju without the preliminary feasibility study. Daegu and Gwangju are southeastern and southwestern metropolitan cities, where voters vote predominantly for the Conservative People Power Party and the Liberal Democratic Party of Korea, respectively. Hong Ik-pyo, floor leader of the majority opposition Democratic Party, met with Daegu Mayor Hong Jun-pyo of the ruling People Power Party on November 16 and told the mayor that the party will pass a special bill to construct the Daegu to Gwangju high-speed rail in the National Assembly plenary session next month. The rail is called the Dalbit High-Speed Railroad as it connects Dalgubar, the Asian name of Daegu, and Bitgoul, a pure Korean word for village of right, which shares the same meaning as Gwangju. The two cities are pushing the project as part of their plan to make a joint bid for the 2038 Asian Games. They also claim that the rail is needed to facilitate the harmony of residents in the Jeolla and Gyeongsang provinces surrounding Gwangju and Daegu, respectively. Representative Yoon Jae-ok, floor leader of the People Power Party for a Daegu election district, is chief author of the special legislation which was proposed in August. The bill was sponsored by as many as 261 National Assembly members, 109 from the People Power Party, 148 from the Democratic Party, 1 Justice Party lawmaker, and 3 independents. It was signed by the most legislators throughout Korea's constitutional history. The reason they are pushing the special bill is that it is a way to skip the stage of government consent. Every election season, politicians tend to pledge large pork padders, but the Ministry of Economy and Finance is supposed to filter out uneconomical ones through preliminary feasibility tests. The project is certain to be eliminated if it undergoes the test, particularly in demand forecast. The government has been dubious on the Dalbit high-speed rail plan. Discussions on connecting the two cities by rail began in 1999, but it barely progressed for more than 20 years because of its low economic feasibility. The Daegu-Gwangju route was included in the railroad network plan of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport in 2021, but it was given a low priority because of its low cost-benefit ratio of 0.483. When the figure exceeds 1, the project is viewed as economically feasible. The ratio for the route was now real close to feasible. In 2019, a project to build a 198.8 kilometer single-track traditional rail between the two cities was estimated to cost 4.51 trillion won. However, if a double-track high-speed rail is built on a 205-kilometer route under the special bill proposed this time, the estimated cost swells to 11.29 trillion won. Moreover, the project will likely go over budget after it begins. An expressway between Daegu and Gwangju opened in 1984 under the pretext of achieving harmony of residents. It was expanded at the cost of more than 2 trillion won in 2015, but its daily traffic reached 22,322 vehicles in 2022, less than half of the national average of expressway traffic, which was 50,116 vehicles. If there must be a railroad between the two cities, it is economical to build a traditional railway rather than a high-speed one that would cost double. Much time is not saved either. A traditional train takes 86 minutes one way, and the high-speed one 84 minutes. There are not enough potential users and the time-saving effect is minimal to be able to justify such a costly project, and yet rival parties are pushing for it together in order to gain more votes in the two cities and their surrounding areas. The special bill is certain to be passed considering 261 legislators signed it. No mechanism can stop the legislation, and it would be a massive waste of taxpayer money. A new system is urgently needed to prohibit bypassing a preliminary feasibility test through a special law.